Hello, everybody. My name is Jacob, and welcome back to the Epileptic Gamer podcast. We are covering State of Play this year, for at least, this month's State of Play, and I'm here joined with a smaller group, thank God. Ryan, welcome back.
Howdy, howdy. What's going on, guys?
Ian, welcome back.
Hey guys.
And Brandon, welcome back.
Hey.
For once in our lives, we have a small group. We can actually control the scenario here. But
without the outside coming in.
it's like we have a decent sized group, so we can actually give people time to talk. But let's hop right into it. We're not going to go with all the big announcements first, but I do want to start with one that was shocked a whole lot of people, and that was Legend of Kane. That was the biggest one that people were just came out of left field. It got leaked earlier in the day, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it should be that shocking. I think Legend of Kane is probably considered one of the most well-known and beloved games of all time. I think,
that's actually true. Yeah.
And that's one of those things where it's like, you're right. But the reason why I say shocking is because if you're talking remasters, we've only seen remasters of PS4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Or even PS3 games occasionally. The only time we've seen a big remaster from a PS1 era was during either the PS3 era or below that. So it's rare to see that happen. So that's why when I saw Legend of Kane, I'm thinking, that's big. That shows that they're at least looking at other franchises, you know?
Yeah, I mean, for example, if I would expect Legend of Kane to be the first PS1 game to, because I'd say Legend of Kane is probably one of the most well-known and beloved PS1 games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad it's, if you're gonna start anywhere, I would start from there.
I'm kind of glad they picked that up too. It's one of the ones that people have been calling for a long time. It's not like Sly Cooper known, it's everything else. That's one of those PS1 games that people are saying, hey, if we wanted the PS1 game, this is the one we're going to choose. And I'm happy about that. It's not Crash Bandicoot. It's one of those games out there that, like you said, most beloved.
Yep.
But that's where I want to go back on the remasters. Let's talk about the Horizon Forbidden... Is it West? It's not Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still used to calling it Forbidden West. Let's talk about that remaster. Do we think that's even needed?
Yes, I do.
100%. If you're trying to promote the PS5 Pro, make it this big graphical kind of thing, you got to get some games on there. You got to impress the crowd. So remaster, easy way to do that.
Now,
And Horizon Zero Dawn is considered to be one of the greatest games of all time.
True.
Yeah. I think honestly that game legitimately I would not be a gamer today if it wasn't for that game.
wait, are you being serious or are you just
Yeah,
being neutral?
it was actually.
No, I'm being legitimately
so
serious.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I could not tell. I can usually never tell with your voice. But
legitimately, Horizon Zero Dawn is I think one of the best games ever made, and I think it getting a remaster is just going to give it more publicity and leave Sony to do more stuff with it.
Yeah, more sequels
I
and
hope they
stuff.
focus. Yeah, I hope they focus entirely on it. I know a lot of people have been asking for Bloodborne or whatever, but Bloodborne's not that great of a game. Yeah, exactly.
Blood who?
Bloodborne, who? Bloodborne is just, I think, one of the most overrated games ever made. It's just, it doesn't need a remaster. I think that game, even likes that game anyway. Who cares?
I can think most of Twitter would disagree with you.
Twitter
No,
doesn't
that's
know
Twitter
anything.
though. So
Ryan, what do you think? Do you think Horizon needed a remake?
Oh, well, I'm going to go with what Brayden says because me coming from little to no personal background of playing these games.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, absolutely. You want to get games on the PS5 Pro, it'll help if you remake a classic.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I do see where you guys are coming from. And I did see that they announced the games. I don't know if they showed... I didn't watch the thing because I was like, it's the PS5 Pro. I'm fully against that idea. It's
I disagree. I think the PS5 Pro is exactly the boost the PS5 needs.
You think? Wait, really? I can't
Mm.
tell.
No, like legitimately, I think that trailer really turned me around on it. All the games that you
Mhm.
thought, like I've never seen the games like that before. They look amazing.
The
what
only
I'm
thing
saying.
that turns me
Yeah.
off is Ian, go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was gonna say that's what I was saying with the Horizon remake. When I saw that trailer, I'm like, damn, that looks good. You know what I'm saying? And they showed like all the games that are coming to the PS5 Pro that are like gonna look really good. I'm like, damn, you know what?
Oh my god!
Kinda
I'm sorry.
nice.
I'm sorry. Like, listen.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
sorry.
up?
But like Lego Horizon actually looks amazing. Like I
Nope.
can't wait.
We might have to do a
Like-
group gameplay on the video on
I'm
that.
down. I'll be here.
I wonder how much that's going to be.
If I can get my hands on a copy, absolutely, I'll be there.
Like- Yeah, realistically, I'm curious to see how much that's going to be. It has to be $40.
$40.
Fair price.
Yeah, I think
I think
70.
How much?
It's a Lego
I think
game.
75.
You think it's going to be 70?
I think
right?
that's
Sorry, I thought we were
fair.
just talking
Like
about
it's
regular-
Lego and it's
regular
Lego's a very popular brand, and like if it's gonna be any Lego game, I think it would be Lego Horizon. That'd be $75.
Yeah, because like you probably get like a mini figure or something if you buy the game. You probably get like extras, so they get, you know.
You do get extras if you pre-order.
I
I
like
think.
what
Yeah.
what college football did with if you get the copy of the game, you get like a little mini locker and a mini football.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
had to
yep.
pay extra money, but yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. It's one of those things where like they already do have Lego figures of Horizon. I see some of them and I keep saying to myself I'm going to buy them. I never do because I never have the money.
Mm.
But
By the way, that Fortnite controller looks amazing. I actually want to get that on my PC.
I was just about to ask you guys about that. What do you guys
Yep.
think?
Oh, I will be buying that. That looks peak.
That's day one.
yeah, I'm curious to see how I want to know how they select what games get what. Like Astrobot, you have to admit, we kind of figured I was going to get the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see how they choose what games get it, what controller. Like this game deserves a controller. This game deserves a headset. You know. Like
I think the
But
VR
what
games
kind
are
of
great. Like
exactly
Hitman,
what kind
Rogue
of
Assassination
equipment
is amazing.
deserves what game? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like in Braden, you said it too. And I'm skeptical on Hitman because there's already a Hitman VR game, and it's trash.
Now, but this new one, you can dual wield. That's sick.
I would hope so.
Oh,
I hope that they get this
innovative.
new one right because the old one that they currently have now is not good, and I don't think it's ever going to get better.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
I'm glad they have another shot at it.
yeah, it's like there's no reason you can't take another shot. If you want to take another shot, just don't miss.
Yeah, just like in Hitman.
Yeah,
True.
make sure you hit your target. And now let's talk about the big announcement that everybody's probably just like saying get to the fuck to it. Ghost of Yotei. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ghost of Tsushima sequel. I'm just gonna call it that. 'cause
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm afraid I might mispronounce something, so I'm just gonna call it Ghost 2 from here on out.
I want to be completely honest. This is like this is like the first time I've ever heard of Ghost of Tsushima. So I don't
Really?
I don't know how popular.
Yeah.
Like
I
legitimately.
don't
I've
know.
never
It's a big game. It is a huge deal. And
Yeah, but like to end your show on that, like,
Yeah.
well, I think they wanted to say. I think they wanted to kind of say, here is where our holy grail is. Like you want,
okay.
we needed a Hail Mary, and we connected. You know, like
I
this
think
is.
they already did that with Horizon, but I don't know if it was really necessary to put that like before Horizon, like after Horizon.
I think it was. The only reason why I think it was necessary is because people have played Horizon already. And they want something to go, oh, there's one final thing.
Well, Ghost can't be okay. Like Ghost can't be like that popular because I've never played the game before and I've never even heard of it. So I don't.
The only reason why
Probably.
I'm actually going to agree with you on this is because it got overshadowed by Last of Us 2. It came out the same year, I believe.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out of gaming
Okay.
at that point, so that might be why.
Ghost of Tsushima, or Ghost, whatever you want to call it, it came out the same year as The Last of Us Part 2. So, Well,
I've only heard good things about the game. I've wanted to play it for the longest time, but just never got around to it.
I've played it, and it's a great game. All around, the story is great.
I think I've heard Dylan talk about it, but half the time I just phase out what Dylan says, so I don't know.
Yeah,
True.
we don't have Dylan here, so we don't have his side of the story.
I heard he said that
The
was
side
really overrated.
conversations.
So I've heard. Okay, no, I've heard something like that, but I think he said that it was kind of overrated, so I'm not totally sure.
I'm just saying, though, Sucker Punch, get done with that game, and I can think of a certain raccoon that would love to be remade.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
True.
I'm just saying. I actually do want to bring this up. This is not me just being an ass, or a selfish asshole. I want to bring this up. Do you think with Legend of Kane, do you think we're going to start seeing older game remasters? Like, do you think Sly Cooper has a better chance of getting remastered? Along with other games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you guys
Sly Cooper's Sly Cooper's one of the most famous PS1 games of all time, so I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. I can also see them doing...
Yep.
I can also see them doing...
Come on, use your words.
You good?
Come on, Braden. You got it.
You're stalling out on us. We gotta restart the engine?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I saw this one game, and I was looking at it, and I was thinking, like, this would be funny as fuck if they did it. Like, they could do Air Gaze. I think that's a pretty famous game.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think if they were to remaster Manhunt right now, it would break the internet, but it would get Sony canceled in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah. I think they should also do G Police. I think that's probably one of the most famous PS1 games. So
yeah, true, yeah.
Like, if I had to look between PS1 and PS2, top of my list is Sly. Ratchet and Clank is already getting remastered, or it got another game. So, I can't touch that. I'm pretty sure they killed Jak and Daxter.
Yeah. I mean, they always got Parasite Eve, too, though, and that's like one of the...
Oh, I forgot Parasite Eve. Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games.
Dino Crisis is... I don't know. People don't really care about Dino Crisis that much. I think, like, they just see it as, like, a Resident Evil clone.
Yep.
Like, Vagrant Story is another great one that I think people would definitely want.
But, yeah, this is one of those scenarios where we have a lot of games that, with Legend of Kane being remade, it's, like, the floodgates may have just been opened. And that's a good thing.
Now. Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, sorry, I stubbed my toe. I'm sorry. It hurts so
Ouch. That's gotta hurt.
I thought you said my name.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I
did, but then I hit my toe, and I didn't want to scream at the moment, so... Yeah. What about the game Toomba? Toomba's a really great game, I think.
I recognize that name. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, I do recognize that name.
Yeah, I think Toomba definitely has a chance as well.
I think Parappa the Rapper got in. There we go.
What's Parappa the Rapper?
Parappa the Rapper is a PS1 game, and it's like Dance Dance Revolution almost. I think that's probably the best way to say it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that already has one, but it would be cool to see the entire games.
What is that the one with the raccoon and like he has like the staff?
I hate you.
Parappa's like and then he has a friend called like Bentley or something.
I hate you guys.
Yeah.
I hate y'all. This is why we did. This is why we didn't do it for episodes of 2.5 years together.
For real.
I was just gonna refresh.
You're actually a terrible guest, bro.
I was getting a refresher. Yeah, I was thinking the wrong game. My bad.
But in all honesty, like I think the floodgates may have just been opened. But
dude, it's finally time for the Misadventures of Tron Bone to get the recognition it deserves. Like I played that game on my emulator, and it's so good, bro.
Bro, I played that back when I was like 43, man. I missed that game.
But so we have all that coming up. I want to bring up, we all kind of talked about this before the episode started. That's like when we were bitching around. Let's talk about Alan Wake 2. Did any of us here play it? Because I didn't.
Of what?
Alan Wake 2.
Oh yeah. No, actually, I played the first one, not the second one yet.
But okay, so you know the Alan Wake
I haven't
universe.
played either.
Well, dude, you haven't upgraded your PC yet. That's the reason why.
Yeah, it should be coming in pretty soon.
Oh, you upgrading your PC? Nice.
Yes, sir. So I can play it.
But yeah, they unveiled the Lake House DLC, and I believe that has controls. The main character can control.
Mm-hmm. They're in the same universe, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see Control 2 come out. You said beforehand that they might be working on it.
It's their next game, I'm pretty sure. It's Remedy, I think the company is. It should be their next one.
That sounds like right. Remedy Studios, I believe is what their name is.
Yeah.
Actually, interesting fact. I heard it from the developer that they said Uncharted was also in the same universe. So who knows? They might. Do something
no,
with
it's
that.
not.
I'm not sure though.
Don't listen to them. No, for the folks at home, Braden likes to mess with you guys. Don't take everything he says at face value.
No, like actually,
Murr.
I'm not even
Silly
joking. Like,
goose.
I literally saw this develop. I literally saw this. I'm not even joking.
I think it might have been on New Year's. No, not New Year's. April Fool's Day. So,
I mean, okay, it was from a Reddit thread, but like,
yeah, well, you're wrong already. The second you said
GG.
Reddit, we kind of had to throw in the towel and that.
Yeah. Reddit's never a good source for information.
Yeah, I did not do Reddit.
Ah.
But, trust me, I wish I had sources.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had an insider.
I wish I had an
Yeah.
insider. Maybe someone can call us up and say, hey, we can get you some scoops, but no. One day.
Her, I barely know her.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Everyone can answer this one. What's one game you wish you saw at the State of Play that has already been announced? What's one game you wish you saw more of?
Can we talk about like ones that's been previously announced, like not in State of Play?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's like one game you wish you saw that was already announced before the State of Play?
Can I go first? Because I can already.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the answer. I'm only saying this because it's been bugging the hell out of me that we haven't had any news whatsoever about it. I want to see the Wonder Woman game because I want to know if it's even live anymore. They announced it. They showed the character model, like a little bit of text, like a little bit of subtext about it, and they said, "Oh, hey, it's coming soon," and that was back in 2021 or 2022, and it's been radio silence. So, and that's like an update on it, you know. Like, give me a trailer or something that's like 30 seconds so we know it's alive. I don't want to have to hold out false hope, but that's just me.
Yeah.
What else, Ryan? What do you think?
I mean, I kind of mentioned, I alluded this to earlier before we started recording. I want to see like actual gameplay of either the Insomniac Wolverine game or the Blade of Blade.
True. I want to see that too.
Because all we got from Blade, we got like a 30 to 45 second micro trailer with just him being in a barbershop. And then Wolverine, we got like a 20-second trailer. We didn't get like any news, gameplay, nothing.
But we
So I
kind
was
of
curious
got
to see more. And
we kind of got that hand up. It's like, hey, you're going to be getting Wolverine news soon.
yeah,
So that, I mean, I kind of want to give you that because you mentioned Blade. That's fair. But they did show. I'm going to show in heavy quotation marks there. They did show Wolverine technically. Like they acknowledged that it's been
a little
there.
bit more.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like, hey, maybe next State of Play or maybe next showcase kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or even we're ending to the end of the year, maybe the Game Awards. So
Nice little reveal. Okay, I got you.
now, Brayden, what about you?
I wanted to see more of Life is Strange Double Exposure.
That's a good one.
Show up, but it just didn't.
Honestly, I think it's getting too close to the release date that they're just like, we showed enough. And
Yeah, like they don't. I don't know if they have anything else.
this is coming from a person that adores Life is Strange. I personally think if you show too much of Life is Strange, it gives away the story. And
Yeah, fair enough.
that's
Yeah.
with Until Dawn and everything. Until Dawn is a different scenario than that right now because everybody's played the game. At least I believe everybody here has played it. I'm going to go off the fact that we all did. Or we know what happens.
game?
Until Dawn. Okay.
Played a little bit. I haven't played it in full.
Yeah,
but
I
know
watched
the details.
Braden play that
Yes.
game, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it was
we
really
know
fun.
what happens. So
Mhm.
I'm under the impression, like ever since I started playing them, that if you watch too many trailers, that you'll get spoiled on the story, and that's why they got to be careful. However, one thing I want to point out is, Don't Nod, the directors, I think it was the directors of the first game. They tweeted out us like Life is Strange 1 gameplay, but with the updated video game models of Max and Chloe, with green hair with Chloe, and her like completely updated how they would be looking
fuck.
now.
Oh my god! Ow!
Did you just hit your toe again?
Yeah,
You good, man? Want me to come over?
yeah. Come over, please. Suck
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like I think that was their way of kind of saying Chloe is in the game, so we don't need to. So they wouldn't have to constantly spam show Chloe over and over and over again. Or who knows, maybe they're just announcing a Life is Strange 1 mod, where you can use the current models of Max and Chloe. Like the most recent models. I don't know. But it was interesting that Don't Nod had acknowledged the fact that that's what it was. So, that's just me. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it. But I think Life is Strange, you're right, Braden, I would love to see more gameplay of it. But you gotta be careful on what you wish for in that type of scenario. Now, before I go on, how's your toe? Are you gonna continuously swear on us, or are we able to allowed to talk still?
It's better.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
All right. Well, then we'll continue talking because there is one final thing that I am very confused on, and we talked about this earlier on, but we kind of like glossed over it. Now I want to bring this up officially. The DualSense game controllers. I'm curious to see how they choose what games get a controller, what games get side plates, because Fortnite getting it after all this time is bizarre to me, don't you think?
Yeah, I think they should get one for the Looted Remastered Collection now.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
got Astrobot. I
Probably.
understood because that's their new mascot. That makes sense. Concord surprised the hell out of me, and that's probably worth a lot of money now. Like that's if you didn't unbox that, you should probably get that boxed up.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's one of those things where I don't mind multiple editions of different games, but when it's a niche like that, you gotta be careful on how many you make. I cannot tell you how many times I walked into a gaming store and saw the Mamba edition of a DualSense controller. I mean, it's just, you gotta be careful. And that's just, I get it, that's sports, but still.
Yeah, you don't want to touch the Mamba edition.
It's just like, I don't think people want to spend $80 for a basketball controller.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Like, is that what it's going for now? 80 or 70 with special edition controllers?
I can take a look at
Yeah, I think it's 80 sounds right, but and how is us? Can someone explain that to me? I'm very confused on that end. Like, do we know?
I think it's a sequel to a game from like 2003 or something.
I think it's a farming game. I couldn't really like understand. The trailer was a little weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I saw
asking
someone
you
with,
guys.
Yeah, I think it was like farming.
Well, no, yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually played the original back like when I was a kid. I enjoyed it a
Uh-huh.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Hell Was Us or something. I don't remember. But it was a great game. I'm glad they're making a sequel to it.
Yeah.
And finally, last but not least, Astrobot. Astrobot is acknowledging that they are getting free DLC, including speed runs and more special bots. And it's all free. It's coming fall this year, which is pretty nice. That means we're getting a release date with either within the next month, or if we're talking fall, what would that be? Thanksgiving-ish?
Yeah, around
Probably
there. Yeah.
Christmas.
Like Halloween,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's nice that they're doing like at least free DLC for the games, because Astrobot's going to be a big deal for them from now on, I think.
Yeah, I hope they keep it on PlayStation so that way like there's an incentive to buy it. You know.
And I hope what's nice about the Astrobot game is you could tell it's a love letter to all the games that came before. Like, there's a lot of games like Psycho Man, like not Psycho Man, it's from Metal Gear Solid. Like they
They even
show
have
him in the
Bloodborne
game.
there?
So it was really cool that, like, it's a love letter in a way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. They even have like love letters to like smaller games too. Like they have like freaking Bloodborne. They have like they have what else do they have? They have that one game, Pal World or whatever it's called.
Pal World,
Yeah.
they announced.
Yeah.
I forgot about Pal
that?
World. They just completely forgot about that lawsuit, didn't they? They're just kind of giving
I know
Nintendo
I
the
did.
finger.
Nah, Sony and Nintendo made up, so yeah. Nintendo's
yeah.
good with Power World.
Sony and
Yeah.
Nintendo made
I
up.
want them to make a crossover with Pokemon that you can shoot Pikachu in the face.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Pal World is technically it is Pokemon with guns.
Yeah.
I hope
Like,
my cousins don't listen to this episode because they love
Well, I want to
Pokemon.
do with like actual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little cousin that absolutely adores Pokemon, so hopefully he doesn't listen to this episode. But yeah, Pal World is essentially Pokemon with guns. And if you've been living under a rock, it is now being sued by Nintendo for the billionth time.
Oh,
According to them, this is the true story. According to Nintendo, it's on patent infringement, not licensing, patent. Where it's a gameplay mechanic where you can toss. This is the true story. You can't make this shit up. You toss something out, and it will help you to defeat somebody else. So like how they patented the game mechanic. Like, people are just completely ignoring it. People are annoyed. Like, really? Don't be that petty.
I mean, it's good that we're having a new PlayStation 5 exclusive. Like that's all I really care about.
Yeah, true.
I want to bring up Stutter Blade, but it's kind of there. Is Stutter Blade and Nier Automata, is that adding in anything new, or is it just a skin?
I think that's just a skin.
So it's nothing special.
I mean, I'm buying it, but yeah.
Do you have? Yeah, I mean, that's one of those situations where, like, I wish they would add more clarification. It's like, oh, here's Nier Automata and Stutter Blade. Okay. Are we getting different
Okay.
levels? Gotta give us more clarification here.
Yeah, like make it make
Yeah.
sense, guys. Really?
Yeah, hey, that's my line.
Yeah, make it make sense.
Just make it make sense. Like, what is
Make
it?
it make sense, man.
make it make
What's wrong with you?
sense.
Make it make
Yeah.
sense.
Make it make sense, bro. Hey, I said it first. You don't steal my line.
You don't get yeah, that's my line now. Come on.
You're stealing
You
Braden's
two,
line.
you two are copyright
That's crazy.
infringing him.
But
I'm actually suing you.
I'm gonna get a lawsuit soon. That ain't good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, after you get canceled.
Oh no. If they cancel me, I'm gonna break the fourth wall real quick. They cancel me, I'm coming bigger, badder, and better before. Those 300 subscribers are getting shut up.
What?
They can't cancel me. What's the one thing that they can cancel me on? Oh wait, if I did that female protagonist episode, which I am convinced would get me canceled,
Well,
And it's my
okay, well,
best episode so
you did
far.
talk about some like dirty stuff when Dylan was doing his thing. You know?
That was Dylan, though.
Yeah.
We kind of expect that.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't think people want to hear about like what he's doing in the bathroom, bro. Like I don't think that's
Yeah.
something.
There's lots of times where I should be putting this on the cutting room floor. I'm not going to because this is what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of those scenarios where I love talking. I want to keep this in because people look at a lot of the podcasts and it's really dialed down, really heavily edited, so they can't see the human side of things. But that's why I don't edit us out laughing and everything, because it's just us having a good time.
Yeah.
That's what this is supposed to be. We're not trying to be super serious. We're not IGN. We ain't Game Rant. We ain't Kotaku. We're just a bunch of guys talking.
I mean, we could be like if we
Exactly.
like, really seriously though.
If we
We
locked
get
in
there.
and tried.
If we really wanted to, we could all quit our jobs now. But don't know how long we'd last.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Think about that.
it's definitely going to be an interesting gaming season. And October, I'm already looking forward to. Because honestly, I don't know how much more we can talk about this. So I'm going to wrap this episode up right now. But before we do,
Yeah.
I do want to. I messaged everybody about this last night. It's a little. I'm happy that October is going to be a very fun month for the podcast. 9 episodes we have planned, including a Halloween special.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, hold on. Who said 9 episodes? I thought you meant like 3.
Hey, I never said you had to be in all of them.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever said you had to be in all?
That'd be
Maybe
funny.
some of them are me. But yeah, I want to get a decent amount of episodes planned, and that's going to be the backlog. And one of them is the Halloween episode, Brandon, which I think is going to be yours, like your idea, with the best horror games, and that will be slated for Halloween. That's the only one that I have slated in now that's guaranteed to be out in Halloween. Everything else, we have 2 Arcane episodes. Hopefully, I want to get done. And
Yeah, I watched season 1 by the way. It was really good.
did you really? Or are you being an ass?
Nice.
Yeah, I actually did really enjoy it.
Okay.
Nice, man.
Maybe we can record the episode after that. But
Let's go.
all right, I want to say this one time. This is a quick question as our final thoughts. Do we think Sony saved their entire little state of play with this just one episode?
I think so.
You think, Brayden?
I have full faith in Sony again. Yeah.
Full faith? Full faith? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I legitimately think Sony really bounced back this year.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Braden what he's saying. I mean, you're having like big companies coming in supporting Sony, you know, with the Fortnite controller. That just like blew my mind. Like, damn, they're really doing that, you know. Big.
I know Sony's been
collaborations.
struggling a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
know
brought
Sony's
this up. I was
struggling a lot.
wondering.
That's why it's great for like something successful like Fortnite to come in and help them out. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Fortnite coming in and like just saying, hey, and like, this is me not even being sarcastic. I think Fortnite coming in saying, here's what we can do to help you at least get some of your money from Concord back.
Yep. Like, here's a big bro to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the reason why they're doing it. Who knows? Maybe this controller was planned for months. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But what we do know is this. It's a cool controller.
True.
Yeah.
I will be purchasing 3, maybe.
I'm not going to get it. I might get one of the
my 4 for
Chrome
me.
controllers.
Yeah,
But,
I'm gonna get a few.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I just hope that Sony is on the right track. I don't think they fully saved it, but they took a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's my final thought. Ryan, what about you?
Coming from a guy who's been PlayStation his whole life and has seen both the rise and fall of some of Sony's missteps. I think I'm going to agree with what both Braden and Ian said. I don't fully put my heart into what's going on with Sony right now, but I'm putting my heart into that it's going in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they didn't make a full stride yet, but it's like, okay, hey, we corrected course.
For this thing from a full stride, but I have faith.
Yeah, it's like we're not hitting the iceberg type of situation.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Wait, it's like I'm glad that they corrected course. The past month and a half, 2 months for Sony is obviously not good. Concord was a commercial flop. Borderlands, don't even get us started on Borderlands. Is Borderlands a Sony movie?
No.
I thought it was.
I don't think so.
Let me see.
Is it? Maybe.
No, it's not.
I'm only asking because I feel like Borderlands seems like a Sony movie.
Yeah, you're right.
It was distributed by Lionsgate.
Lionsgate. Okay, well there you go. I take that back then. But if then we also have Netflix, which is technically, I'm bringing this up because of Horizon. The Netflix show for Horizon got canceled due to toxic workplace, and it's not being picked up.
Damn it!
Did you? Okay, that's too damn. It's either you stubbed your foot again or you're pissed off about the Netflix show.
It's not that they canceled it.
Yeah, apparently I don't know how much truth there is to it, but a lot of people were saying it was an extremely toxic workplace. The director was just an asshole, and they couldn't go through with it anymore. In short, the typical Hollywood bullshit, but they finally came out and said it. It sucks. I made an entire episode on it. If you hadn't listened to it, Braden, go ahead and listen to it. But if you did...
I haven't listened to it.
You have?
No, I haven't.
Oh. Yeah, it's... I think, I forget what it's called. I know it's a Next Level Lore episode, though. So just look for one of those. And it's one of those episodes where they had so much potential to do it. Like, I said this in the episode, you could have done it on how they made Gaia. Showed what happened beforehand. Why do they have voices? Why does each subsection have a voice? Why are they always terrified whenever you approach them or something like that?
Exactly.
They had so much material that they could have bounced off of. And I do think the TV show was supposed to be promotional material for Horizon 3. But it's not going to happen anymore, which sucks. And I do think this is me being stupid, but if I had to make an educated guess on what the game is going to be called, I think it's going to be called Horizon Forbidden World. And my reasoning behind that is because I see them... this is the end of the saga. They're going to have to use everything. Everybody that's got to come together, and it's just going to be one big joint effort against Genesis, the bad guy.
Yeah, legit.
So I do think it's gonna be something along the Horizon Forbidden World. Sounds like type of thing. I'm just calling it Horizon 3, but Forbidden World would be a pretty cool idea. Or even if you wanted to do it like Zero Dawn's, like something catchy.
Yeah.
But hell, they probably already have the name. Who knows? Maybe I'm lucky and that was actually the name. But let's finish it off. Guys, do you have anything else to say before we either end it or do another episode, or we just stop talking entirely?
Bye, guys.
Everybody wants to say bye? Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, say bye.
Later, guys.
Ian, say
Later,
bye.
guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Brandon, say bye.
Bye.
Alright, you heard it from them. My name is Jacob, also known as the Epileptic Gamer, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.